We've been training skills wrong our entire lives, pretty much, and I'd like to show two examples of this in Rocket League and how it's been holding me back. So, throughout our entire lives, we've been told that if you want to get good at something, you do something slow and then you progressively get faster and faster. My research, not my research, but me looking around the internet at neuroscientists and research papers available I can find, this shows the exact opposite. It shows that you should only start practicing things slowly once you've got a degree of competency at doing it full speed. And this is completely backwards to all martial arts, to loads of ways of learning that we're taught in schools, our parents. We're always told to kind of try things slowly at first and then build and build and build. But this actually hampers our progress so much, so much. You're going to see difference. I usually train in Rocket League in slow mo, and then I go into full speed. And this was what I thought was a really good, sensible way of training. But it turns out I've been training wrong pretty much my entire life. And I don't know how many skills this has affected, but this is something that once I'm aware of, I can change immediately. So you want to, research shows, you want to fail as many times as possible per unit time. So this means if you're losing a game of Rocket League, rather than staying out for 5 minutes, you should accept that you failed, close it down, and then with that extra 2 minutes, go into training, fail a bit more. It's those failures which prime your brain to learn the correct method. And by doing things slowly, we don't allow enough mistakes to happen. We keep on correcting things, which sounds really, really sensible and really smart. But that's the problem. We're animals, and our brains aren't as smart or as functional as they should be. So I get through like to level 3 without really any issues, just like one or two teething, because I just loaded up the game after finding this and I was like, oh, this is how I train, and this is how I shouldn't be training. So even complicated maneuvers such as like hopping the ball, keeping it close. I'm basically not using boost for most of this. And then you're going to see the difference between me using boost at the amount of boost that I use when it's full speed. Because I keep on trying to overcompensate and fix my problems. But this applies for every single learned skill in life. This applies for maths, this applies for English, this applies for every physical sport. We're taught that you should do things slow if you want to get good at it, but you should only do things slow once you are good at it, which is so backwards to me. It's astounding. It's just absolutely blowing my mind. So this channel is all around training and improving yourself. That's what I really want to do. So subscribe if that's something you're interested in, because it would really help me out. I'm on my way to a first 1,000, so I can get monetized, because I am unemployed and I want this to be my full-time career. I want to become self-sufficient, and I've had to move home, and yeah, there's lots of other things, but essentially, I do want this channel to be a really good source of information that genuinely helps you progress in whatever skill you want to be. That's kind of my overall game. I'm going to use Rocket League as my main focus for teaching, but if I'm not able to have transferable skills, then yeah, it's completely pointless to me. Like, Rocket League should be the basis of my teaching, and it is going to be. So, the difference between me doing it in slow motion and me doing it at full speed is chalk and cheese. It's completely different. A little bit of control there, but you're going to see me I can't correct things fast enough. And that is the problem. I'm not able to do things fast enough. And then you're just like, oh, just do it slow, then, speed up and speed up. The fact that I have done it slowly first is hampering my ability to learn at exponential rate. If I'd just been doing things quickly this entire time, I'd be in a much, much better position. I'd definitely be higher ranks in Rocket League. And it's just quite funny how a little piece of research or a couple of sentences in someone's like video could actually completely change the way that you approach things. So you can see I'm not going to get anywhere near as close to the end of a level 3 as I was. A little bit of control. You can see I have got the basics of control, But it's just that I've got the very basics. Because I've been doing things slowly, I've really dampened my ability to learn fast. So this is going to be kind of hard to overthrow. And habits, it doesn't matter how many hours you put into your habits. This is the second example I'm going to go into. This is going to be an example on air dribbles. But it doesn't matter. Oh, completely forgot what I was saying. Never mind. But yeah, what you're going to see now is you're going to see how I've wasted so much time practicing things incorrectly, and all I can really do is forgive myself, move on. I've got this information, and I can't not let that information be useless, but this is me trying to do air dribbles with full speed. You can just see I was not getting anywhere. So what I'd do is I'd slow it down, I'd take off unlimited boost. This is the equivalent of shortening your sword in training to a certain degree. It will be kind of hard to explain that given the length of the video that I'm doing, but just so you know, this is how I should have been training. This is how I was not training like this, but this is how every game of Rocket League has gone. What I've done is I've trained things smoothly and slowly, so I can try and get as much control over the situation as possible, or I thought I was getting as much control over the situation as possible, but this is, I've so shot myself in the foot. I've so shot myself in the foot. So, now you're going to see the slow-mo air dribbling. This is what I've been training, and you're going to see a complete difference. Just a complete difference. You can rewind the video, do whatever. This video is going to be up forever, so it's completely up to you when or how you view it. Most people, my analytics show me most people aren't even going to get anywhere near this. So, if you are, thank you very much. This information is for you. But you're going to see completely different. This is how I have trained air dribbles. Look at the control. It's slow, it's smooth, even though it's three drops counts as an air dribble. But it's just, the difference is massive. And then the psychological thing is, oh, I can just take this control, take this slow methodical approach and then apply it to full speed. No, it weirdly doesn't work like that. I should have been training like this once I've been good at something. Because I've been getting good at doing things slowly, I've completely just, yeah, I've set myself back ages. But yeah, that's fine. See, that's what, like 3 attempts, 3 in. First like video, first example of this. Not even close. Not even close. And then messed it up, but I will still manage to even just hit it on target. So that's something I just wanted to share with you guys. I've been training skills wrong my whole life. My whole life. But now I know I can move on with things. It's almost a quarter of a century that I've been screwing things up. But move on and become better. Anyway, have a lovely day and keep training whatever you're doing.